Good evening, good evening. Yeah, I see the chat is already going, which is good. So, see if I can pull some stuff up here. Already. Why is the video so late? You're in Japan, and that's correct. I need to do something here. Oh crap. Technical difficulties. Sorry. Come on. Okay, that was not good. I lost my monitor. Okay, I'm just gonna tease you with this thing while I'll do a quick connect. There we go. So, sorry about that. Now, let's see. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's midnight here in Japan. I figured that's probably the easiest time for my usual viewership. This is usually when I release the new video, so I thought this would be a good time. And yeah, that's why it's kind of late if you're in Japan, or if you're down under, probably a bit late, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe we can tweak the time. So let's see. Yeah, not to go to sleep. Yeah, work tomorrow, but I work from home, so I don't need to get up super early, luckily. What else do we have here? Oh, the chat. Man, it's jumping. Slovakia in the house. Norway. Oslo, which is also Norway. I know that. Bar and plugs. No, it's not bar and plugs. Almost like waiting for the SpaceX launch. How cool was that though? That was awesome. This is not quite that level. Let's see. Oh, we have some Japanese people staying up late as well. Konbanwa. Austria in the house. Extra light frame set. Extra light frame set. Yeah, no. That frame set is nice, but it's rim brakes. Can't have that. Yeah, let's see. Let's jump down here. UK in the house. Very nice, very nice. Japan is here as well. And Pittsburgh, USA. Anyway, some new stuff. Unwheeling, unboxing, something like that. What do you think it is? Can I have some guesses? I won't write this out too much, because I know if people watch this after the fact, they probably don't want to wait that long. Well, yeah, I see some nice GRX group set. Not really. Titanium axles. Not quite that either. Extra light rider. Spain is in the house. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, let's not drag this out anymore. Damn, I keep looking above the camera. Sorry about that. So, this is something very stupid. I don't recommend anyone buying this, but, well, that's weird to say. But if you're thinking about buying this, you don't need me to tell me. You already know if you need to buy this or not, but you probably don't. But let's see then. So, the overhead shot. Oh, let's see. Damn it, I did this too tight. Ooh, a black box. Let's remove this black box. What can it be? Do I have another one? Double cheeseburger from McDonald's. I like that. Right now I'm pretty hungry. I wouldn't mind that. ETAP axis. Not really. Not really. Not really. All right. Let's just do this. So I think you already know what this is. I see the chat is a bit delayed here. I still get a couple of guesses. Berg shoes. That would have been cool though, I gotta say. But let's see. Jesus Christ. So this is the THM Clavicula SE carbon crank, and it's let's see here. That chat is jumping too much. So if you've seen the news on all social medias, they just released an power meter version. This is not the power meter version. I don't really think that's really for me, and that will be even more ridiculously expensive than what this already is. So let's see. So if you didn't know about these, this is full carbon cranks including the spindle. And I know engineering wise and all that mess, this is probably not the best idea. This is kind of a, yeah, there's not much logic to this. It's just, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. It's actually only a 10-year life on these cranks. So see what happens in the long run. Let's take this out. Holy shit, this is light. I don't think there's really anything else in here, is it? Yeah. Instruction manual. We don't need that. Crazy. So yeah. Damn, these are nice. So this is the 172.5, like I have on all my other cranks, and it's the 130 millimeter BCD, right? There are a compact one as well, but since I'm running 1x, I don't need anything smaller than 39. Well, I think you can actually fit a 38 on this. I think Wolf Tooth makes a 38 in 130. The reason I didn't go for the compact one is this is actually lighter, since the ring will be less material and more carbon from the crank instead, and it looks nicer as well. Actually, I can show you this. The 110 or a compact BCD looks like this with the 42 tooth chainring, and you see how that looks. I don't think that looks as good as it can do. Grab some other stuff. I don't think it looks as good as this one. That doesn't have that extra material there, so I think this will be a nicer looking crank and a bit lighter, at least when it comes to the wolf tooth chain rings, which this is 42, like I'm always using, and we got some bolts as well. So let's get into the weight, shall we? Let's see, where did the chat go? There's so much stuff now. Can I not get the reflection? So this is with the lock ring and with some spacers that I probably won't need for 386 Evo BB. This is the preload color, so I need that for sure. Dry side, 200 grams or 199.3, very important 0.7 grams there, including the non-dry side, so that's 310.7 grams for the crankset. So see where we end up. I will get back to the chat in a bit. Slate, if you have any questions about this, feel free to ask. So this is a 130 BCD 42 teeth round, because I actually used the oval Wheelset one on my Durace cranks a few years ago, and that's totally fine as well, but I didn't really feel much difference there. Can you see that? So 371 grams with the ring. So include the bolts. How can we do this? So complete crank, 380.9 grams. Ugh. Oh, this is fun. So fun. 380. So 380 grams. Let's see. Can we see? I have my screen grab from my Eastern cranks. The Eastern cranks are 455 complete. And we also have the Durace with the Bluetooth chainring, and that's 585 if someone's wondering. And of course, this is ridiculous in terms of cost per gram saving, because yeah, if you have Eastern cranks, this seriously not not a smart investment at all, but that hasn't stopped me before. Oof. Man, I wanna mess around with this. Jesus Christ. So they say 10 years lifespan on this. We'll see if that's true or not. I'll probably have another bike in 10 years, so damn it, that is cool. Let's see if we can get a close-up of this. Look, so beautiful. Oh yeah, this is the spindle's a bit tapered, so this will act as the preload thingamajig. So it will be interesting to see if this works or not. Hopefully it does, because it's eye-watering expensive. Okay, let's see if we have something in the chat. Oh, I haven't seen one of those for a while. No, they've been more and more rare, I think. The classic 130 or 110 BCD bolt pattern is definitely a dying breed. Clavicula. How do you really pronounce that? Clavicula? I would say clavicula, because I'm stupid Swede. An expensive thing. Yes, expensive thing. It is expensive thing. I don't spend this much money on a crank. Buy a bike instead. Buy a used bike instead. Luckily, since I only have my one bike, I can spoil my bike like it's my only child. which it is. Ooh, see. Do you even collect KOMs with all that light gear? Oh, of course not. I can't go fast. You're crazy. Yep. So, yeah. Don't ever use my videos and the stuff I get as buying advice. I think if you seriously considering one of these cranks, you don't need anyone to tell you what to do, to buy or not to buy. Definitely not me. Those are sexy, they are indeed. Hot damn, they're nice, nice. New branding, yeah, this branding has been there for a couple of years now, I think. I was worried I couldn't really find a online store that could ship this to Japan. I usually go for R2 Bike because they have all the nice weights listed on everything, but they had stopped shipping to Japan during this situation. So I found that what was it again? Bike discount. Bike components still shipped internationally, so I picked them up from there. But I think it was either this or the other one had still the old branding on, and I definitely don't want the old one. I really like what they did with the logo here, so I'm so glad I didn't receive the old logo. Then I would have to send it back. They were said. Yeah, I don't think there will be many, like, what do you call it, impulse buys when they see the price. But definitely check all the German online retailers, and that's usually a bit better deal than the THM site direct. Damn, you kept that quiet. I knew it was only a matter of time. Yeah, it was. I actually didn't really think of that, but then we got some free money from the government. And what do? We can save money for our future, or invest in something, or buy bike parts. Wackanai Sora ring. That's a good one. I wonder how heavy those are. I can't be much heavier. I mean, Bluetooth doesn't really make their rings to be super lightweight or anything. Unfortunately, I got the, not unfortunately, but I got the Bluetooth ring simply because I could get this with the crank from the same place. They didn't stock Garbaruk, which I also looked at. It was about the same weight though, so shouldn't be that much of a difference. And I've ridden Bluetooth before, and works as just as well as anything else. 2 months salary. Yep. Damn it. Don't remind me. It's lighter, that's all that matters, right? Man, people start coming around a bit more. Maybe you will upgrade before 10 years. That's a very high chance of that for sure. Where's the carbon chain? That's probably one part I wouldn't mess around with. No stickers. Good question. No stickers. Let's see. No stickers. That's a bummer. I think you would have some stickers, at least. Pleasant surprised by the weight limit. Yeah, what's the weight limit? Can it be 90 kilos or something like that? I didn't check that. I'm never really on the weight limit, so I usually don't really check that at all. Whoa, there the chat jumped again. Good to have this chat thingamajig hacked together, so now I can actually keep track of where I am. I will get murdered by my wife for buying carbon. Yeah, like marriage and kids. Why? Why? There is not use a torque wrench. Yeah, I think I will be pretty damn careful with this. Probably use a couple of torque wrenches just to make sure I don't go crazy. Wife is already filling out the divorce papers. No. Well, for you, if she does that just for watching this video, might as well get divorced then. Carbon TI rings. I looked at them, but they don't make 1x carbon TI rings, unfortunately. The 2x setup for these looks really nice. Looks fragile. Probably are. More than a Durace crankset or, well, any other metal crankset for that matter. Well, we've seen a lot of failed. Is it Ultegra cranks that keeps popping up all cracked lately? So we'll see. But I'm pretty confident in their what do you call it? Warranty and stuff. I don't think they're too fussy since they're not that huge of a company, but we'll see. I have had good luck with those smaller boutique companies when it comes to service, customer service and stuff like that. That's insane. It's mental. Anyone know the Ultegra and Durace weights? Yeah, if you, well, maybe this is a few minutes back, so maybe, what did I say? Oh, I didn't even have this on screen. Sorry about that. I hope you could follow along anyway. The Durace, oops. The Durace cranks with a 1x wolf tooth chainring is 585. So, yeah. Weight savings. What did I say then? Now I don't remember the weight, but it was less than 100 grams. So if we do like this, what did I say? My Eastern crank with the Eastern chainring is 455, and this was 380. So do that quick math. I will take all old Eastern cranks. We'll see. I need to at least ride them a few rides before and see if they actually works. And see how the chain line is. I think the chain line is a bit tighter than the Eastern cranks. So hopefully it will clear the change day. But I've seen these on some opens and some 3D bikes before, so it should work out. Hopefully. How much did this cost? So what are they now? Let's see. Oh, closing all the windows makes it slightly warm in here. THM. So 965 euros on buycomponents.de right now. So yeah, not the cheapest. BB bearings will probably have more drag on the carbon spindle. Yep, we'll have to wait and see how that works out. Is that compatible only for BB30? It's compatible. It's a 30mm spindle, so definitely not BB. Is it BB30? Yeah, it's of course, as long as you have all the spacers, should be BB30, but it's up to BB386 Evo in terms of shell width. And they make some BBs for BSA as well, outboard BSA bearings, so you can fit it on that. I would not really. I think they even make it for BB86. I wouldn't mess around with those though, because the bearings will be so damn tiny. Okay. So I get this comment every single video. You should remove the paint. Okay, not real components. That's I don't get, but I should remove paint. I will never remove paint on my bike. While I like lightweight stuff, I still like colorful stuff. Colorful frames, I would say. Tires should be black unless they're tan. Sidewalls. Crank should be black. Saddles should be black. What else should be black? Stems. Everything on the frame basically should be black. I'm from Russia. You're awesome. You're awesome too. Oh, love from around the world. Already installed the NTM bearings? Nope. Actually got. I was surfing around on some Japanese sites and popped up the NTM bearings. So I got both the which are this now? I got both the LLB and the what are the other ones? LLU. So the normal contact seals or the super low friction ones. But no, I haven't installed them yet. I don't think, well, once I remove my Eastern crank, I will see how those bearings feel. If they feel crappy, I might put some new bearings in, but otherwise I will try to get as much life as I can from those bearings I already have in. But yeah, NTN in Japan is pretty cheap. I think I paid less than 1,000 yen for one bearing, which is, what is this, 10 bucks or something. That's pretty good, hopefully. Well, I haven't tried them yet, so. But they're pretty well endorsed by Mr. Born Bracket himself. Any new pedals for the crankset? No. No more pedals. I have too much pedals. Stroke it for me. Yeah, man. So beautiful. There's no pedal washers included, so I guess you don't need that. It's kind of a almost, let's see, almost built-in pedal washer in the crank. Well, I guess I need to investigate. Need full ceramic bearings. Nah, I don't think so. There are ceramic bearings in right now, but once those bearings goes, the NTN, and these are stainless steel. That's what will go in next time. R2 shipped to Japan again. Huh. Okay, that's good to know. They didn't do this. I had, yeah. And so bike 24 also. Okay, they didn't. Oh, Mark, yeah. They didn't ship either when I tried, but that was a few weeks ago now. Good to know they're back in business. Oh, there the chat jumped on me again. Mine. Hi there. I always ask myself, why don't you look into some Crank Brothers Eggbeaters? They're really light and are cold. Yeah, when I started to look around for new pedals, that was the first ones I investigated, and the Crank Brothers Eggbeater 11 titanium ones, super light, pretty much lighter than anything else. But I kept reading reviews that wasn't that kind to them, if you want to say that, and since they're so goddamn expensive, that kind of put me off. Another thing is you can't use Shimano cleats on them, so I would, if something would happen, I would have need to order stuff online, and here in Japan you can find Shimano cleats everywhere. So, and Shimano pedals has been unbeatable, not unbeatable, we call it not unreliable, right? Reliable, yeah, super reliable. And I always gone back to them. I had Speed Place, now I'm back on Shimano Durace pedals, and I had our Eggbeater ones, titanium ones, and now I'm back to XTRs. As much as I love the lightweight stuff on them, sometimes function takes precedent. Can't believe I said that. Yeah, free government money, free bike parts. You only live once, right? Okay. Do you have any bike shop recommendations in Tokyo, or what's been the best online site for you that ships here? I'm guessing you're in Tokyo then. So I would check out Crown Gears, Above Bike. Also the custom wise stores is pretty interesting to visit. You don't really find anything super, like not really any deals or anything, but if you want parts, the custom wise store, that's one in Shinjuku and there's one in Ueno area. If you want small parts, that's where you can find. That's where I picked up, for example, loose cogs for my custom cassettes. Also check out Bonsai Cycleworks for some coffee and nerdery. Shizuka in the house. Support power meter. I don't really know what that means. This has not the power meter, no. They just released one with the power meter in the spindle. I have no idea what kind of power meter that is, and how reliable that is, or you know, that if it hasn't passed like GP Llama's lab or DC Raymaker, I probably wouldn't go for a power meter that hasn't been through that. If I would ever get a power meter, I would like to have a left-right, because I've injured my leg so much, so I think my balance is way off. So if I would get a power meter, I definitely want to have a dual one, so probably pedal based or something like that. Is it for standard chainline or boost? It's for standard chainline. I don't think they make the Clavicula SC in boost, so this is only road. They make the M3 in boost. Actually, I don't know, maybe they make the SC in boost. I thought it was only the M3, but... Next product, Envy Wheelset with Dyneema spokes. No, I don't think I will ever get another MV Wheelset again. Nothing wrong with them. I had the SCS 3.4 on my rim brake bikes. Lovely wheels. They're just too expensive for what it is. Now when you get the lifetime replacement policy, or basically if you damage your wheels you get new ones without any questions asked, that's brilliant, but still it's not worth it. I think then I probably would get the set I did the last video on, the Farsport wheels with some really nice hubs, DT Swiss 180. Man, I love those hubs, but they are so damn loud. I actually thinking of doing a live stream down the line of trying to silence that hub a bit. Let me know if that would be something interesting to watch. I don't know, could be interesting to check out how the new Ratchet EXP looks inside and out. Yeah, sorry about that. I always, every stream I've done, I mixed up the monitor situation, and now I realized I put it above the camera, which is really hard to see when I'm reading the chat down here. I need to watch what happens on the screen there. Yeah, that was a mess. I need to figure out the better way to line this up. Oh, 120 kilos is max weight for the cranks. That's a lot. I thought it would be like 90 kilos or something like that. That's good to know. Then I shouldn't be worried about hauling ass down some gravel. Hopefully. What's your opinion on the new Open Mind? Yeah, not for me, really. I love the paint. The paint was really nice, I gotta say. But first of all, only 32mm tires in there. That's off my list immediately. Nothing wrong with that. If you're looking for a road bike, that would be good enough, but not for me. And integrated seat post would not be my choice. I get why they did it though. It's probably really comfortable having that unbroken carbon tube, not the... Yeah, well, a seat post, you basically have a double tube, so everything gets stiffer, so it's probably really comfortable, but not really for me, I think. I know. I was almost happy that it didn't release like an open up too, because yeah, I would have been tempted about that. Why don't you do a tour around Japan during this time? I still work my normal job. Still work from home. I work from home now, at least I think yeah, June. I will still work from home the whole June, so see what happens after that. But as long as I keep my work, I can't go on any long trips, unfortunately. And I need to have work if I keep buying stuff like this. Yeah. What do you think about the new socialized Diverge? Specialized Diverge? Feel like it can be my only bike. I haven't ridden one. I felt the what do you call it, Future Shock thing, and I bet that could be really nice on gravel, but I don't really want to have that on paved roads. Can you lock that out? I'm not really a big Specialized fan actually, so I don't know too much about that bike. The new, if there's a new one, maybe I didn't even see the new one. If there's a new one, but it has the future shock thingamajig, right? The new version looks fantastic. There you go. But asking prices is absurd. Okay. Oh damn. Yeah, Mark. Get that. Get that. You need a new power meter for your light speed anyway, so one of these with a power meter on. What about the titanium bike? I'm into the carbon stuff. The metal bikes is not really up my alley. Nothing wrong with them at all. And you can make them really light as well. Like Mark, the last comment I had up on the screen, his light speed is, what is it now, Mark? 6.4? Light stuff. Cut the steer for extra weight savings. I would, if I would just leave it at that height, I would cut it. But for bike packing, I like to raise my stem a bit to have a bit more tire clearance for bike packing handlebar bag. That's why I don't cut it. Are you using a 60mm lens to shoot your front shot? This one. This is a Micro Four Thirds camera, so it's a 7.5mm. So I guess that's 50mm in full frame speak. Where in Sweden are you from? Any good gravel trails you can recommend in Stockholm? I have no idea. I'm from the north of Sweden, the cold north, and never ridden in Stockholm or any area around there, so sorry, can't help you there. What's your dream bike? It would be, for now it's I guess you could say an upper that's not black. That would be a dream bike for me right now. So I'm pretty close, and with this even closer. NTN versus NSK, which should I buy? I have no idea. Definitely ask Mr. Hambini, BB God himself. The reason I got the NTN ones is because he was rating them high. I didn't know about all these bearing brands before I started to watch his videos, so, and I'm no expert in this area. Are you looking forward to the new Durace? So much. So while I said that the government money was the reason I got this, it's not totally true. I have, like, now for probably 2 or 3 years, had a bit of money saved away for the new Dura-Ace, or either Dura-Ace or XTR Di2 12 speed, but they keep not releasing or even announcing it, so I think we probably won't be able to get our hands on that this year. They might announce it, but I don't think we'll be able to actually buy it until next year. I know when they came out with the what's called 9100, I got it pretty early, but it still took over, I think it was over 9 months after they were announced before I could get it. And I think my videos on installing that group set was one of the first videos on YouTube for doing a full install. So yeah, they announced that, and then you can't buy it for another year, which is annoying as hell. But I'm looking forward to it a lot. Yeah, I'm curious what they will do. I heard rumors about they will focus a lot on the disc brakes, which sounds promising. Hi from England. Would you ever build a lightweight single speed bike? No, not really. I'm a one bike kind of guy, and I just focused on my bike and try to make that as good as I can. I'm not really doing bike projects and stuff like that. If you like those kind of videos, check out Spin That on YouTube. He makes a lot of interesting and fun builds. I never was a weight weenie, but you convinced me. I'm pick up new Mavic wheels today. Congratulations! New wheel day is second to only new bike day. Huh? This way, new bike day, new wheel day, new shoe day, and I guess new kit day maybe. Yeah, something like that. New wheel day is fun. Build a track bike. No, I would kill myself in about 4 seconds. I have trashed my knees and everything, so I wouldn't be able to handle fixed. Been using the Eggbeater 11s for years, never had an issue with them, even though I weigh 190 pounds, right? I can't do the old speak. Or used not only on empty gravel, also fixed gear. That's good to know. Yeah, you never know with the reviews there. But no new pedals for a while. There's so many pedals. Oh, chat. Sorry, I'm probably not that bad. That bad. Oh yeah, do the hub video. That's good. I will try to come up with, if I can set up some good way to showcase that. Always fun. Sorry, I'm reading so goddamn slow. Will you be reviewing the new Zips 303 Firecrest wheel set soon? No, I won't review anything I don't want to buy. Not that there's nothing wrong with, well, I don't know. I have never ridden Zip wheels, but I don't do reviews like that. And I'm starting to get a lot of requests for reviews, but I say no to everything. I buy stuff. Everything I do videos about is stuff I buy because I want to have it myself on my bike. So if you want reviews, that kind of reviews, I'm not the right channel for that. If you would get a pure road bike, which one would it be? It's a hard question. I said I wasn't a big fan of Specialized, but I think actually the Tarmac looks pretty sweet. Otherwise, it's the new Super 6 Evo high mod. Is it high mod? Do they have a non-high mod now? I don't know. I haven't really looked into that much. But my last rim brake bike was the old 2012 Super 6 Evo high mod, and I really enjoyed that bike. PF30 and all. The new feature can lock out. That's good. Then it sounds like a much better bike, one bike to do it all, in my opinion. What do you think about the Rondo HVRT CF1? I don't know, is that a new one? I don't remember all the models they have, but they look interesting. It's like more gravel focused, right? So, MCFK components next. I don't think so. I was considering MCFK seat post before I got the Darimo. Just because it's really nice shape of that one, but it wasn't enough setback. But I'm happy I went with the Darimo. So damn light. Yeah, so Mark's light speed 6.2 at the moment. So you can get a titanium bike pretty damn light. And if you just get one of these cranks as well, can we hit sub 6? I want to do a video about his bike actually. How does the cycling culture differ from Japan and Sweden? Good question. I haven't been riding in Sweden for almost 9 years now, so I don't know how it is. It was very bike, what do you call it, cycling club focused. So you join your cycling club and you do training and racing and all that stuff. And the mountain biking is a lot bigger in Sweden than in Japan, from what I'm seeing at least. Because in Sweden we can go in the woods everywhere. We have this allemansrätt, which means we can use the outdoors for such activities. We don't need permission from landowners and stuff like that, within reason, of course. In Japan it's more there are clubs, of course, if you're into racing and stuff like that, but especially since I'm a loner and a foreigner, I have my 3 cycling friends, 2 of them probably in the chat now, that I ride with. And it's but riding itself here, there's no comparison. Riding in Japan, so amazing. Sweden, flat, long. No, yeah, you can compare the riding itself. So when I rode in Sweden, they were more focused on training and stuff like that. Going hard. Well, hard for me. Here it's more about exploring and enjoying nature, climbing mountains. What do you think of Canyon bikes? I don't like Canyon at all. I had the Endurace. The bike itself rode fine. I enjoyed riding that, but then I had my little incident with a cracked top tube, and the what do you call it? Customer service of that thingamajig was not a pleasant experience. I'm not unreasonable because I used to work with customer support myself, so I'm very forgiving, but when it takes a month to get replies, it's, yeah, I'm done with Canyon for sure. I mean, whatever else, not curious about those Dyneema spokes. Well, curious. I'm curious. It would be nice to try, but it's not, for now, it's nothing I'm dying to try. Yeah. And they're pretty damn expensive as well, from what I understand. Favorite camping route in Japan? I haven't done so much. I just go and do my stealth camping. I don't have a route, and I unfortunately don't have time to do any long trips either, because of work and stuff like that. But there's a lot. Oh, it's almost 1 hour. That was what I was thinking I would do today. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Need to work. Okay, let's see if we can go through this quick. What's your organization of carbon wheelset? 1,200 euros. Light bicycle or far sports? For example, the fader wheels I have now with carbon TI hubs, that's $1,200, and that's 1,200 grams. Unbeatable, in my opinion. Are you scared of the upcoming Hambini Open Roast? Nope. The thing is, people seem to it's not like if he roads a bike, suddenly your bike is useless or something like that. What I want him to be, I want his channel to be super popular, because if his roasting, or whatever you want to call it, gets that popular and that big, all the brands need to step up when it comes to QA, quality assurance. Well, basically make sure that their bikes are up to spec. So that's only good thing. So I'm seriously rooting for him to absolutely blow the hell up. And I think if he would do it like vanilla style, like me, never swear and stuff like that, it wouldn't blow up like it has for him now. I think it hit 50,000K now. Awesome. So yeah, I'm rooting for him, and I'm not under any what do you call it? Any delusion that Open is making everything right, for sure. So I think only good thing can come of he's calling out. Only good thing can come out for us as consumers. But even if he roasts an Open bike, it doesn't mean that my bike suddenly falls apart out on the road. So yeah, go for it. Like, I'm not sponsored by Open or any other brand, so I'm not dying on that hill. Is that the saying? I don't know. What kind of bike lights are you using? So I did an Instagram post yesterday, right, about eventually getting a new front light. I'm using the Cat Eye Volt 800 now, and Nog Mr. Chips for rear. And I love both lights, but my Cat Eye USB port starting to fail on me. It's hard to get a charge in there. I really need to fiddle with the cables for it to start charging. So I'm looking for something new, maybe something a bit more powerful. And I don't want that top end power really. I want that middle or low mode. Say I want 8 hours of 400 lumens or something like that. I don't really care about the 1,000 plus lumens. But if you want 400 lumens for 8 hours, you need that 1,200 or something to get that runtime. So right now it's the Lesign light that's the front runner, I think. But I got a lot of tips from everyone on Instagram. We'll see what happens. For now, the Volt 800 is working fine. I'm across the pond in Korea. I was planning on touring Japan this summer. Are they letting people in yet? I don't know actually. I don't think I can leave for Sweden if I want to come back. I think they actually even added countries on their list of countries not welcome. Well, let's see. Let's try to. Hi, did you ride the Open Up Classic? Could you make a quick comparison with New Up? So my mate Dara in the chat, I don't know if he's still in chat, but he was in chat. He has the Open Up Classic, the Rafa edition, and the only difference is really it's a different fork. It's post mount instead of flat mount. It's a bit heavier, I think. Not by much, but otherwise it's basically the same bike. So if you take away the fork and the brake mount in the rear, it's basically the same bike. But if I would buy a new one, I would definitely try to get the flat mount or the new Up because of future proofness. Hi, what was the first road bike you had? I had a giant the TCX, the cyclocross bike, the first drop bar bike I had, and then I got a giant TCR eventually. Aren't you curious to try other bikes like gravel mounted track? No, actually not really. I rode a lot of mountain bike back in Sweden. There's not as much trails available within reach here, so it's not really that interesting for me. I really like to go far and travel all day. Ride all day. So all road is where it's at for me right now. Why do you have two open upper frames? No, it's two open upper frames. Yeah, it's up, it's not uppers. They're not both rideable. This one is the one I crashed, which was then replaced with their crash replacement, but I saved that frame just for reminding me just to stop crashing into cars. How long have you been cycling? I've been cycling my whole life, but seriously since 2008 maybe, or 7. I started cycling because I wanted to have an activity in the summer to keep my fitness up for snowboard season. Ironically, I don't snowboard anymore. Okay. Let's see. Need to finish this up. Sorry if I'm jumping some comments here and there. What about the dynamo setup? If I would do long bike packing trips, dynamo would be a nice idea. But since I don't really do that, it's unnecessary, and it would, unnecessary drag and weight. Do you still love those extra light? Do you still love those extra light wheels? You seem to be so excited. I love them and I hate them. Yeah. I would take the far. If I had to choose one wheel set, I would take the Far Sports hands down. Yes, because of reliability. But for all out weight, hard to beat the extra light wheels. Can we find you on Strava? Yes, if you go to my channel page on YouTube, there's a Strava link there up in the corner, I think. Or if you're on the mobile, I think you go to About, then you will have the links there. Hello from Ireland. Hello. Side pull bottle cage. Side pull bottle cage. I don't know if that's directed to me, but I use when I have a frame bag, I use the Fidlock bottle, with some magnetic ones. Okay, I think I got down to the last chat here. Do you have a Topic pocket rocket attached to your rear bottle cage? No, I have a Design Road Drive, which I had the pleasure of using a couple of times on Friday on my ride, because my dear compass tire lost air the whole ride, so I think I had to pump it up 3 or 4 times. Yeah, it seems to have made it seal up now, finally. I like how many people commented that I put too much sealant in. It wasn't enough. Can you make a video about protecting your frame from bikepacking bags? Yes, get clear helicopter tape and tape the shit out of your frame. There's not really a video you need to make. Just clean the frame and put tape on wherever your straps go. That's it. Check, search for Pathless Pedal. He made a video about that. Are you going to get the newest open mine road frame and get about under 6 kilos? No. I only have room for one bike. I rather put all my energy into this one. Hence this. Right, so now we are almost 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I think I will try to end this now. Yeah. I will see if I will make another video about this, proper video. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now I need to get some sleep. Work is tomorrow. So thanks everyone for joining me this night or morning or whatever time it is. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.